Now,
Hello everyone, I'm Marco and I'll be your speaker for today. I will be speaking to you on the safety of wearing seatbelt. I would like to tell you a story of an experience I had with me and my sister and I one night. It was the night of November 21st when my sister and I got into her car. I proceeded to fasten my seatbelt. My sister, of course, did. My sister backed out of her driveway as we headed for the amusement park, which I thought was going to be a very exciting and fun night. While heading toward the amusement park, we came to an intersection. The light changed green, and we proceeded through the intersection, just as a huge 18-wheeler truck pulled directly out in front of us. The roads were very icy and slippery that day due to the weather the night before. We slid into the huge truck and hit a wall along the freeway. I was shaken up a little, but I was okay. At that very moment, I noticed my sister. She was thrown into the back seat of the car. She had suffered cuts and abrasions all over. Being involved in an accident, I can tell you that wearing a seatbelt can save lives. And they can also make a huge difference. That's why I want to persuade everyone to wear a seatbelt every time you get into a vehicle. Automobile accidents take a huge toll on individuals every year. 3 million Americans are injured every year in an auto accident. 50,000 individuals are killed each year. We can save ourselves from becoming a part of these horrific numbers by wearing seatbelts. 15,000 lives can be saved each year if everyone wore their seatbelt. The chances of individual deaths and injuries are reduced by 50% by the use of seatbelts. In conclusion of my speech, I encourage everyone to wear their seatbelts every time they enter a vehicle. If my sister had worn hers that night, she wouldn't have received cuts and abrasions all over her body. A lot of people say they don't need it or it makes them feel uncomfortable at times, but it may very well save your life. It can only take a split second for something terrible to happen. Just ask my sister. She truly believes now in wearing a seatbelt after that accident, that horrible night. Do I have any questions from the audience on why should you wear a seatbelt or why shouldn't you wear a seatbelt?
I really don't have any questions because you pretty much cover everything that I really want to know.
So do you guys normally, when you get into a vehicle, do you normally buckle up every time you get in your vehicle, or do you do it only in traveling such like, I say like a long distance?
Well, being honest with you, I don't get in the car and put my seatbelt on 24/7. I don't normally just do it all the time, but on my job, I know that it requires me to go ahead and put my seatbelt on. But in my personal vehicle, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But I know that seatbelt can save lives, and that's just a bad habit that I have. But just by listening to that story that you just told me, kind of like made me think twice on things. So I may end up taking that precaution a little bit more seriously.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Because that night, my sister and I had that accident when we going to the amusement park. The amusement park is only a mile away, so most people wouldn't think an accident like that will happen just a short distance away from your home. But like I stated in my speech, it can only take like a split second for something terrible to happen. So I'm guilty of not always wearing my seatbelt, but since that accident that night, I always wear my seatbelt. I can be going, it can just be a quarter mile away, even to the store. I try to always wear my seatbelt, and as you stated, save lives. As you stated on your job, so seatbelt can save lives. And by the numbers that I told you all, that's proof that it can save lives. So it always doesn't save lives, but it can save your life. Do I have any more questions from the audience? Anyone? Any further questions? Okay, that concludes my speech, and I'm glad you guys attended today, and guys have a great day in Buffalo.